Hello and welcome back to my journey from normal to Norway. So as you can probably tell from the title of this video, I am excited to talk to you tonight about jeans, which I don't think I really thought that I would say something like that before. For those of you who understand what it's like to be in a body like mine or similar to mine, jeans shopping and wearing is not normally a positive experience. It can be pretty rough. I've had plenty of negative and what I now know and believe to be false thoughts about jeans in connection to myself over the years. I mean, for decades, I have not worn shorts, especially not in public. I thought that was something that was not for me, that I could not do. And jeans have been uncomfortable and have not fit well, have not felt good. I have not felt good in them. And if you've watched some of my earlier videos, you might have seen there was one a couple of years back. I think at this point, maybe 2.5 years ago, it was like right after New Year's one time, where I did go and, shop and buy myself a pair of real jeans. I had been living in the jeggings land for years before that. I enjoyed those. It was this one pair that I had for myself, and they weren't perfect, but it was exciting to be wearing real jeans that fit my body and didn't make me feel horrible about myself. And so I just wore those a bunch since then. And then since the pandemic hit last year, I got out of the habit. I was wearing, I was around home all the time wearing, stretchy clothes. And so I, have, as I said in a couple of videos ago, I'm no longer interested in, knowing my weight or making any decisions or having any thoughts about myself based off of that. But I was, I think, earlier on, in this journey, I was still kind of in a place of having some of these negative thoughts about myself and feeling like, well, I have no idea what size I am now because I haven't been wearing clothes of particular sizes. And, I've probably gone up a lot and those jeans are probably not even going to fit. And I had some fear around trying them on and some fear around, if I wasn't that size, then what size would I be? The horror, a bigger size. Oh my God. But these were like real fears that I was living with and thoughts that I was having about myself. And I don't know, I decided to finally kind of bite the bullet. I don't know why that phrase is a phrase, but there you go. I guess a couple of months ago at this point, I kind of like started, trying to, find and purchase some new jeans and hopefully some jean shorts as well along the way, feeling like maybe I might be comfortable to do that and to, I live in LA, as I've said, and it is very, very hot and I run hot anyways. So it can be just horrible. And so going outside, like I deserve to wear shorts, that's an okay thing for me to do. So, anyway, I have had a really, really positive experience and I wanted to tell you all about it, to encourage you and, hopefully kind of give you some ideas if you're looking into doing the same thing. Kind of two notes that I want to say at the beginning of this is I want to acknowledge a couple of privileges that I have in this scenario. One is that I would say a small to mid fat. And so I have that privilege of, some of the major clothing brands having clothes that will fit me. So I just kind of want to acknowledge that privilege. And then also, I guess kind of the monetary privilege, especially when it was around my birthday and, my mom was wanting to, get some things for me. And so I didn't have to pay for all of these. So there we go. I want to acknowledge both of those things because not everybody will be in that position. Some people in larger bodies than mine, you know, might not be able to have the same experience that I had. And for some people, they also might not be able to afford the products that the brand I'm going to talk about offers. But okay, there we go. There's those two kind of disclaimers. So the experience that I've had this time around is with Madewell. And I remember years ago in this acting class, there was a girl who I just always loved how she looked, what she was wearing. I thought her style was great. And whenever I would compliment her, she would say it was from Madewell. And I always thought, you know, wow, they've got really cool stuff, but I'm sure nothing there would fit me. You know, I just kind of assumed like, no, that's not for me. And I've also heard really good things about their jeans over the years, about how comfortable they are and how, you know, durable and how long they last. And then kind of the last thing that I've also kind of heard about with them was that they've been really doing a lot of work towards having inclusive sizing, which is really important to me and something that I want to support and encourage. And, you know, I hope that other brands will follow their lead. So with all of that in mind, you know, a couple of years ago, I did kind of try out, you know, a sweatshirt here, a pair of like loose pull-on pants here. And I was really liking, you know, what I was getting from there. And so I thought, okay, it's time. Despite my fears about what size I might be, despite my assumptions about, you know, nothing here is going to fit me, I'm just going to give this a try. So I took some measurements and I was looking at their chart online and it was not adding up. Like these numbers were not making sense for my body. And then I also noticed on the website where they had free virtual styling consultations. And I thought, okay, let's see about this. And so when I looked into it, you know, they kind of showed you the people and the options. And there was this one particular woman that seemed really kind of interesting to me. Like she, you know, really has a love for denim and kind of has a similar body type to me. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to try to schedule an appointment with her and see how it goes. I loved meeting with her, I have to say. And it was so amazing that this was a free experience that they offer. So even if you're not going to be buying something, it's really amazing. You know, when I was signing up, I kind of put my measurements on there and what I was looking for and interested in. And so when we showed up for this virtual meeting, she already had ideas in mind for me. And it was a short half hour, but it was just had a huge impact on me. In many ways. And so there's a few kind of revelations that I had that I really wanted to talk about that go beyond just this experience and just jeans, kind of like to all clothing in general. And so the things that she had pulled up for me, you know, she could recommend, okay, here's this, and it kind of fits this way, and it stretches in this area, and it doesn't in this area, and, you know, I would recommend this size, and then in this item over here, I would maybe recommend this size. And as she was kind of talking about it, I started to realize, like, and I've kind of heard it before, but it really just kind of brought home to me, like, sizing means nothing. Like, you're not assigned this one, like, this is your size, that's it across the board, and it means something about you. It says something about you. And that's just so not true, because these various pairs of jeans that she was recommending to me, she was recommending me to get them in various sizes. So it means nothing. There's nothing, you know, like that relates morally to, you know, the size on the pair of pants that I bought and what it says about me, you know? And so that was really liberating to kind of realize, and it kind of put to rest some of those fears of, oh, what size am I going to be? And oh no, I'm going to feel so terrible about myself. And it's like, no, it says nothing about you at all. Like, it's just this particular item of clothing, you know, what's going to work best for you. And in this one, here's this idea. And in this other one, here's this very different idea. Like, those numbers are not the same. My body has not changed between the two of those items, but I get different sizes in those items, and that's that. So that was one big kind of exciting revelation that I had. And the other one was, and I'm not sure if it's something that she and I talked about, but maybe it was through how she was talking about things. And I don't know, I just kind of found myself in the days and weeks after meeting with her, kind of changing in the way that I was thinking and talking about clothes. And the point of it being about the clothes and not about me or my body. So instead of thinking something like, I'm too big for those pants, thinking those pants are too small for me. I'm like, my legs are not long enough for those pants. Those pants are too long for me. Like, it is not my fault. It is not my body's fault. If something is not matching up, that's not a horrible, wrong, somebody's fault kind of thing at all. But if you are going to try to place the blame somewhere, like, blame it on the clothing item. Like, it does not say anything about you. It's just like, that particular clothing item is not right for you. They, it's not made, they didn't make it for you. And so it's not going to work out. And like, that's not your fault. Like, if like the shoulders on something are too small for you, or the sleeves are too tight, or whatever, like, that's not something wrong with your shoulders or your arms. Like, there's just, hey, like, that sweater or that shirt is not going to work out for you. And like, that's okay. That doesn't make you some like awful, gross, disgusting kind of person. Like, there's nothing to be ashamed of there. And I think I've just kind of really lived with that shame for so many years and decades even, of if particular items of clothing didn't fit me, that was on me. And that there was something wrong with me because they didn't fit me. Like, I was not right for the clothes. I was not right for that store. I was not right. And that's not right. So I really, those have been kind of two big shifts in my thinking that have really been helpful to me as I've continued along my journey of accepting and loving myself in all that I am, and this body that I come in. And so I really, really wanted to share those with you all. And I mean, I will say the jeans and the jean shorts that I ordered after talking with her, with Devin, shout out to Devin if she ever watches this. I don't know why she would, but it was just so helpful to have somebody kind of guide me, and somebody who understood the clothing and how it would, stretch or how it would fit to my body. And so I kept almost everything that I ordered after talking with her. And I have not one but two pairs of jean shorts that I can wear out into the world on those hot days. And I have a couple of different pairs of jeans, and of different lengths and washes and fits, and that's really exciting. That's not something that I thought would be possible for me as I am. I thought for decades that I needed to change physically in order for that to be a truth about me, in order for these items to exist in my closet. And I didn't have to change physically at all. I think I had to change mentally. I had to do the work to be kinder to myself, to think better of myself, to believe I am worthy and deserving, which, I don't know, for some of you out there who maybe you can't relate the thought of, being worthy to wear jean shorts out in the world might not make sense to you. You might think, of course, why not? But for those of you who do understand, that might be a big thing for you. That might be something that you don't believe for yourself right now can be true for you, but it can. It can be true for you. Each and every one of us, despite what we look like, despite the body we come in, we have every right to wear any or all of these items of clothing. So yeah, that's really the experience that I wanted to share with you. I'm so sorry it's taken me so long to post again. I always want to, and then I never seem to make it happen. And so here we are, it's past midnight and I'm filming this, but I really, 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 really wanted to do it. And so, yeah, I'm still working from home and not wearing real clothes, very much, but, I have been out in the world a couple of times and it's been exciting to put together an outfit. And, I'm, going to be, going, out for a friend's birthday, in a few nights, and I am absolutely planning on wearing one of my new pairs of jeans. I don't know which one yet because I now have options. I can't believe that I have options of jeans that fit me in my closet. But I'm going to pick out a pair and I'm going to build an outfit around them. I'm going to feel great and I'm going to love it. And I'm really, really grateful to be in a place where I can have that. So if you're in a place like that too, yay, congratulations. I'm so excited to be, in this space with you. And if you're not there yet, it's okay. Keep doing the work. Keep being kinder to yourself. You're absolutely worthy. You absolutely deserve to have items of clothing in your closet that you're excited about and that you feel good in. So you can get there. I support you. I encourage you. And so here's just one example for me of something that has, worked out for me. So if it sounds at all interesting or promising to you, I encourage you to check it out. Yeah, I think that's all I've got for you right now. I hope that you're doing well out there. I hope to be back with you sooner rather than later. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. And as always, until then, Hada.